You know those days when chaos just takes over? The never-ending traffic, the constant cell phones ringing everywhere, or your boss's non-stop demands. Wouldn't it be great to have a respite from all your chaos? Your very own way to find your freedom? Well, I found a great group of people that have found their hiatus. The New England Aerobatic Club, Chapter 35. And to see them, simply look to the skies above. So, Lise, tell me, when did you first get the fly bug? How long have you been flying in the air?
So I've been flying about 4 years, which really isn't that long compared to most people that are doing this. But and as I was explaining to you before, I basically went out for a ride in a biplane because I was afraid of flying, and then I decided I shouldn't give away my age, but at a certain age, I decided that, okay, it's time to get over this fear. So I went for a ride. The guy did some aerobatics on that first ride. That was the first time I had ever been in a small airplane. And I loved it, which didn't really surprise me later because I really like roller coasters. And it's a lot like that. It's like riding a roller coaster except without the track.
You obtained your license, and that was about a year.
Yeah, it took me about a year to get my license. And actually, during that time is when I met my first aerobatic instructor because I went to him for something called unusual attitude training, which is...
Yeah, I think I need some of that.
It's basically you learn how to control the airplane if you get into a spin or you get turned upside down or something happens. And in addition to that, they throw in some aerobatics, which of course I was like, I don't want to do this unless I can do aerobatics. So we started doing that. So I started my aerobatic lessons before I got my license.
How many other women do you often see out there? Other fly girls?
Not too many. At that first contest, I think there were about maybe 40 or so competitors and 2 women. I was one of 2.
That's some serious odds right there.
And there's some contests where there are no women, and some contests, usually just me or one other woman. This contest, we have another woman here. Her name is Hella. She's great. She actually kicks all the guys' butts.
Yeah, Hella!
I know. We're going to go, yes, Hella.
We're going to root her on, absolutely.
Yeah, she's excellent. You'll meet her. She's a retired school teacher.
That's amazing. To see these teachers, you're like librarians. You never know what they're doing on their off time. You got to keep your eye on them.
That's true.
And they're fabulous, and they're fly girls.
Yep, and I teach too, so I think actually my students get a kick out of that because I'm like, okay, class is over because it's sunny and I need to go fly.
Well, to be honest, I think it's inspirational. I think you're a remarkable woman. I'm darn glad I got to meet you today. What time are you flying?
I don't know. They haven't given us the order of flight yet. They draw it at random out of a hat.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, and then it's an advantage to fly later because you get to watch how the wind affects the other pilots. Oh. So you don't want to be the first one. The first one's called the wind dummy.
The wind dummy.
Yes. So they draw it at random, and there's 5 categories that fly. The most basic one is called primary, which is mainly to get people to a contest and get comfortable, and the maneuvers are pretty easy. And I think there's 2 competitors in that category here. And then the next category is sportsman, which is where I fly. And then the next one is intermediate, and then there's advanced, and then unlimited. So you have 5 categories, and in each category the maneuvers get more and more complex and more challenging to do and tougher on the body.
So it's a workout, actually. She was Hella was saying that.
Yes, you pull G's where you're accelerating, and you end up, if you pull 5 G's, your body weighs 5 times what it normally does. And
there goes the diet.
And yes, but it comes back. So what happens is the blood that's in your head wants to rush out of your head. And in extreme situations, people can lose consciousness. Much the same situation that fighter pilots have to deal with. Okay. And your body gets used to it. There's certain things you do. You tighten up your stomach muscles and your leg muscles to constrain all the blood vessels. And you just get used to it from doing it a lot.
And what type of plane do you fly?
This is called a Kristen Eagle. And it's actually made from kits. My plane is 28 years old. It's getting up there, but maintained very well. And it's a biplane, 2 wings. They're extra strong, a little more drag. so there's always compromises.
Are you cold up there?
I confess, my plane has heat.
Oh, big roller right here with Bruce.
Most of them do not have heat, so I have that luxury. It's not extra warm, but I'll be in comfort, and some of the people will not. But
The nice model. Darn, I would have liked to have gone to a ride in the heated model today. So where would people go to kind of learn more information? If there's any contests, they just kind of maybe want to learn how to fly.
there's several aerobatic flight schools around. There's actually the sanctioning body, the club for this is called the International Aerobatic Club, which is IAC.org. And they have on their website a list of aerobatic schools, one of which is here. There's an instructor, Bob Sapoli, who's actually the contest director, and that's called Vet Air for a different reason. And there's one in Hanscom near Boston, which is Executive Flyers, and that's been around for quite a while. So there's a number of places, and it's just you learn everything one step at a time. When you watch people do this stuff, it seems amazing, but you learn it all one step at a time, and it's not that bad.
It's exhilarating to watch. I'm excited to see the contest. Well, good luck in the contest, Bruce. Right. You're going to maintain that #1 slot. I know you are.
We're going to kick butt.
Woohoo! Hella, how long have you been flying in the air?
I've been flying. Oh, we can't get into that number.
Like a long time.
I've been flying this airplane for 5 years. That sounds better.
Okay, and this is all yours.
Yes, it is.
That's amazing. Do you have a name? She's beautiful.
No, I don't have a name. My son calls her Whiskey because it's Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey Tango Tango, the phonetic alphabet.
Yes, I do know that. Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta Tango. I know them all. I do. What's your favorite part about flying?
I guess the freedom of being able to do whatever you want to do up there. You're not confined to a road, or you can go wherever you want and fly whichever direction you want to go. Yeah.
And apparently in these contests, you have to remain in this box, this elusive box on the ground. They're very strict.
It's very small. The speeds we're going at, you can go through that box very quickly, and then you're out of it already, and there's penalty points for going out of it. So.
Do you have a favorite maneuver? Or is it a secret? She's going to hold off for the big show.
No, probably the avalanche, because it's been my biggest challenge. It sounds good, avalanche.
The avalanche?
It's a loop, and at the top of the loop, when you're upside down, you do a snap roll, and then you finish off the loop. And sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't work so well, but it's fun.
Now, have you seen Top Gun, Hella?
Yes, I have.
You have? Are you ready for this, Hella? What do you think?
That's very good.
Am I ready?
Good.
What do you have here? First place. First place. Nice.
Yes.
Very nice.
This region is the Northeast, and the Mid-America region are the states.
You're conquering global, Hella. That's what you're doing. You're conquering global. I love it. All right, I'm going to climb in. Oh, my gosh. Dun, 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 dun. Now what do you do? Your beautiful plane.
It is. It's a Sukhoi 29. It was built in Moscow, and it's built in 1993. It has a Venedev radial engine, 360 horsepower.
Nice.
What's unique about the plane at the time, it has a lot of composite construction in it. The wing is carbon fiber, and the aft part of the fuselage is all composite as well. So it's quite a unique airplane the way it's built, and the flying characteristics are somewhat unique as well to that airplane.
It's different from the other ones that I'm looking at around here, and you sit in the back, am I right?
Correct. You have to solo the aircraft from the rear seat. It's for
Eagle.
center of gravity.
There we go. I learned about that today.
Very good, very good. Yes, center of gravity. The passenger in the front seat, or the co-pilot, as you will, they're sitting almost on the center of gravity. So the weight of them sitting in front has very little effect on the CG, whereas the person in the back actually has more of a significant change because it's further away from the center of gravity.
And what do you love about it? Why do you keep coming back?
You know, it's obviously fun, otherwise we wouldn't be doing it. But you know, the people are what makes you come back.
Yeah.
The people are very nice. I'd like to think that most of these people are my friends, and enjoy seeing them and getting together with them whenever we have a contest.
Everyone here has been so friendly, and everybody's outgoing. I like that. Oh, and seeing you just fueled up. You're fueling up now.
I am fueling up now.
No, do you have a special rewards card or anything, like for gas points or anything? I mean, 'cause
No.
I can't even imagine how much fuel it takes.
Well, you know also that as being an aircraft owner, you're privileged to pay more for gasoline than you would for your car.
Oh, see, that's nice.
I don't know what they are charging these days. What's the fuel cost today? About $5.50 a gallon.
Did you just say 5? Is that regular?
Yeah, that's regular. Yes, there's a. Yeah, yeah.
I am original from Italy, and I live in Montreal, but I keep my plane in northern Vermont. So it's very northern Vermont, airport very close to the border with Canada. Yeah.
I have to say, I've been hearing a lot about you, that you are quite the competitor here. You're ready to take it by storm today. Huh?
Yeah, no, it's well, yeah. I have to say I am a competitive person. I have to admit that.
Very nice.
In the sense that I try to do my best. This is true, yes. And also I practice a lot.
You do.
Because basically this is pretty much 100% of my free time I spend practicing aerobatics.
And this is your plane right here, right?
Yes, this is my plane. Is 1986 Christen Eagle.
Oh, yes.
Yes, is supposed to be a kit plane, but this particular plane was the kit was bought by a gentleman who is from San Francisco area.
Okay.
And at that time, the company, Christen Industries, was in Hollister, California, very close where the gentleman is from. So he made the decision to hire 2 employees of the company who basically assembled the plane for him.
Nice.
So it's a kit plane, yes and no.
Does it have a name?
Well, this plane does not have
Like a personal name.
No, I didn't give this plane a personal name,
No.
but I often refer to this plane as my hot Californian girl.
Shut the front door. That is fantastic.
Yeah.
You're a hot California girl. See, what position number are you hoping for?
Well, usually you don't want to fly at the beginning because this allows you to study what are the conditions, so you can watch how the other competitors are flying and try to understand what is going on in terms of wind
Right.
and what is going on with their positioning.
Okay.
So if you see that there is a lot of crosswind which is pushing, for instance, all the competitors away from the judge line,
Yes.
so you can try to take advantage of that, and when you fly to correct your position, because it's at the end the final score is a combination.
Yes,
How
I heard
well
that.
you fly the single figures, but also how you assemble together the sequence inside the box.
Okay.
And this is referred to presentation score.
Very nice. Well, I hope you have a wonderful presentation
thank you
score.
very
And well, Bob just came over and offered me an opportunity to volunteer some time. I'm going to be at the judges' table up there. If you if you want to grease some palms or something, I might put in a good.
I much appreciate that.
Francesco, the best of luck to you today.
Okay, thanks a lot. Okay, ciao.
Poppin in the Pioneer Valley. Reese out. Poppin around here, Valley. Poppin Poppin and Papa Bowie. They want massage.
Runway 20 in use, arriving IFR aircraft expecting ILS or a visual approach. There's a temporary flight restriction in effect today for Nantucket. Departing VFR aircraft perform ground control. If you need a squawk code for VFR advisories, advise you have information Bravo. Bravo. Alright, you can hear me good? This is Westfield Tower, I'm patient Bravo, Westfield weather 1553 Zulu. Wind calm, visibility 10, sky clear. Temperature 08.
Look at the beautiful sun out today.
Hi, Ground Eagle 110, Gulf Pike City T's with Bravo, like to taxi for takeoff. We are VFR northwest bound.
So, I'm going to take a deep breath. I'm getting ready for a ride of a lifetime with Bruce, my captain. He's told me that the plane will definitely get off the ground. I'm not sure. It reminds me of an Indiana Jones episode, personally. But that's all right. I'm up for the challenge. I can handle this ride. It doesn't look like that much of a beast, does it? It's all right. I'll handle it.
Connie, the plane's over here.
It's not that one?
No, we're not going up in that one.
Oh, all right.
No one goes up in that one.
No one goes up in that one?
No.
What kind of plane is that?
That's a Piper Cub, but that hasn't flown in this century.
Well, that's good news because I was really kind of scared. So this is the plane?
This is the plane.
This is a much better plane. This plane's much better. Can you tell me about your plane?
This plane is called a Christian Eagle, and this is a home-built plane. It was built by a gentleman in Nevada, and it was built from kits. And this was really the first of the kit planes, and it was a very complete kit. And this plane is mostly made for doing aerobatics. It's not made for traveling or looking at the countryside. It's for aerobatic flying, and that's what we're going to do today.
Okay, like loops and whirls. Oh, and Cubans and half Cubans, am I right?
Yes, we're going to start out doing a barrel roll. We're going to do some inverted flight where you'll be hanging by the seatbelt straps.
Really? Upside down?
Yes, upside down.
Is there a bag that might be available for me in case
You're not going to use any bag. You're going to be a trooper.
I'm going to be a trooper.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to be a trooper.
I guarantee you won't need a bag.
All right, you know what? I'm ready. I'm ready. I have the need for speed. Do you have the need for speed, Bruce?
Yes, I do.
All right. Let's go to it. So this is a parachute.
It is.
Now, if I'm not jumping out of the plane, Bruce, I'm kind of curious why I need a parachute.
Just in case. But,
Really?
yeah.
They say that you have a better chance of winning the lottery as if you were going to the... No, wait, that doesn't make sense. They say you have a better chance of winning the lottery going to pick up your prize winnings and getting killed by a car than you do winning the lottery. I don't know how that's possible. This is nervous chatter. Yes, see? Yes. Okay. These guys are laughing at me.
Straps up a little.
I'm really nervous.
Now, this is the ripcord. Okay?
Okay.
You don't want to pull this when you're in the airplane.
Okay, no,
no matter
pull
what.
that. Got it.
In the event of an emergency, okay, I will say, bail out. And I'll say it 3 times.
Why 3?
Just to
Once
make
is
sure.
enough.
And it's not the sort of thing I'll joke about.
Right.
And after 3 times, I'm taking my headset off, so there won't be any more conversation after that. Okay? Uh-huh. What will happen next is I'm going to undo my seat belts, and I'm going to reach over, and I'm going to undo your seat belts.
Okay.
I'm going to take your headset off, and I'm going to grab this strap right here and pull you out of the airplane.
So you're going to take care of me?
Yes.
Thank
And I'll
God.
pull your ripcord. Now, if you hear me say bail out,
Yeah,
you
then I
undo
can
your seatbelts. That will save us some
help you
time.
out.
But
We need
I'm
that.
not counting on you doing that. So
Okay.
I'll take care of that. And I have a lever. I pull that. The canopy is out of the way, and then we'll jump out.
Pay attention. Hold this. And I go in.
Yeah.
Just like that. Ooh. Parachute's kind of cozy. Wow, we are up close and comfy. All right, and this is the seatbelt.
Yep. All right. So here's how we do this. this to be right up against your lips.
This.
Yeah, and you just talk, and this turns on the intercom, and then I can hear you.
Okay.
Nobody else can hear you.
Is there
except
any
for
time
me.
I need to be quiet, like when you're talking to the tower or anything, that I'll know that just shut up, Connie? It's even embroidered.
Man, this pair of shoes go way back.
You do?
All right, we are set.
We are set. We are set. Oh.
Close the canopy.
Alright. We're recording on the GoPro.
Wait, 2 from Alpha, cleared for takeoff, proceed on course.
Mike, thanks.
Oh, I gotcha.
Sundowner 58 Lima, you may continue, start your left turn at your normal place, will be fine. There's traffic inbound to runway 2. I see you starting it now, that works out good. That was going to be my plan. So plan runway 2, November 901 Golf. What's your request after this approach? We'd like ILS for 20. Number 901 Golf. Roger, you may continue inbound for the low approach, cross the field halfway. When you get to midfield, then turn left to a 330 heading, and you maintain vehicle line. And I'm on Golf, Roger. Alright, halfway down the runway.
Why did you do that?
It's just a practice. It's called a touch and go.
Out of your way.
What is it a practice for? Why would you ever do a touch and go?
Well, it's just a landing.
Eagle 110 Golf, Mike 1.
Get that. And lift up. Let's see, now I can get Bruce back around.
58 limit, 30 feet.
There goes the ears. This is the same track as last time. Nice.
It is. My Acro playlist.
Nice. There we go. Now we got a dual shot.
Oh.
Let's see. We are. Oh, 4. No.
Golf 901 Golf.
Yeah,
Contact departure 15.35.
4100.
We're 4,100 feet.
Yeah, flat 35, man, we're going.
Oh,
Yep, the little hands on
Yeah.
the 4, and the big one, the long ones on the 1, so.
4,100 feet near. Wow. 4,200. Woo! How high is it when they jump out of planes? Isn't it like 12,000?
Yeah, they go way up high. I mean, in the military, they jump out at like 800 feet, but they're not,
Oh.
the chute opens up right away.
Right,
They're not doing free fall.
right. Flying is definitely the way to go to places, that's for sure. Get there a lot quicker.
Yeah, when the weather's nice, it's really cool.
As the crow flies.
All right, you ready for a barrel roll?
Woo! Yes, I remember that. I remember how you leveled off, and then you banged to left and you held it, right?
Yeah, well, what we're going to do, see the mountains right in front of us?
Yep. Oh, I get it.
We're going to turn to the right, so those will be just to the left of the nose. You're going to keep your eye on them.
Okay.
Then I'll pull the nose up and we'll roll to the left, but you keep your eye on them. They'll be just to the left of the nose.